So here's a question for you. How do you get more business without giving more of yourself? You know, those entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, you business owners out there, how do you scale your business without giving more of yourself all the time? You know, I'm helping a number of clients right now, and there's 3 of them, believe it or not, they're all asking the same question, and they're not connected at all. They don't, as far as I know each other. They're not in the same industries, and they're at different life cycles, but they're all trying to scale their business and solve for this elusive, how do I get more business without giving more of me? It's kind of like they're a puppet master, right? And they're holding the strings, and they want to do more, but they just can't hold any more strings. And they have teams around them and everything else. They're not by themselves, but it's a really difficult challenge. And we're working through that right now, and I want to share some tips and some things that we're learning. My name is Patrick Sherney, and I'm the loan consultant. Primarily what I do is I help business owners get financing for commercial real estate, working capital lines of credit and equipment, machinery, things like that, and help them find the best rates and terms in the market. And I do that because I spent decades on the other side in the banking industry before starting my own consulting firm. So they hire me for that. But really more than that is once you have that working capital line of credit, once you have that piece of machinery, once you have that commercial real estate, how do you best deploy those assets to maximize, you know, revenue, profitability, those kinds of things? You know, I speak the language of business. I spent, like I said, decades in the finance industry, and I understand financial statements and the correlation between what's behind those numbers, which is, you know, people and processes, but how to connect all of those kinds of things. And so as I'm talking to these clients of mine, for example, one of them is saying, you know, I want to grow my business and I'm stuck doing so many of the day-to-day things. You know, it's the old working in your business versus working on your business kind of thing, that I need a path. And so he's making some really good strategic decisions so he can scale his business. And he's trying to take advantage of what the market opportunities are during COVID. And aren't all business owners kind of doing like a 360, looking all around their circumstances right now, trying to figure out what's the best way to go? Another client that is actually further along in their development and is looking to kind of scale back. And so their revenues may come down, but they're getting hyper-focused on the clients that they want to serve. And so they're looking to be able to reduce revenues, but increase margin and have the kind of bottom line and to have the kind of life that they always wanted as an entrepreneur. People don't go into business and say, hey, I want to be my own boss and I want to have freedom. And then they find out 5 years later that they're working 78 hours a week and they're answering texts and emails at the dinner table. There's tension in the family and their health is declining. Their physical health has gotten, you know, very poor. And they're like, why am I in this business anyways? And so whether it's gotten to that point for somebody or not isn't the point of this live stream, but it's really just to say that this is what ends up happening to business owners. Or maybe they have a good life, but they're just thinking, I just need to scale this business of mine without having more of me. So they reach out to objective third-party professionals, people like me. It might be an accounting partner, it might be a peer advisory board, and they're asking for that help, for someone to take a look at their business and to help them answer these questions. So if that's you, and you would like a no obligation, free chat on the phone, if nothing else, you'll get a free couple of good tips out of it. But we might find that we're a good fit working together. It might be somebody that you already know, but you just want to bounce some things off of somebody. But you're at a point where you're saying, yeah, my hand's up. I need some help in my business, and you're willing to take that step. I would just encourage you to shoot me a note, respond. Let's get on the phone and let's chat. Let's see if we're a good fit. Let's help you do more business without having to give more of you. Thanks.